Well, hello! Happy January day! It's all snowy and awesome outside, and I love it because I love snow. So, I just got back from a funeral of a super awesome, amazing man with 155 descendants. Like, if you're not from the area that I'm from, that's probably like massive to think about having 9 kids and their kids and their kids' kids. Yeah, pretty crazy. If you're from this area, it's a little more normal, I guess. But I still think it's amazing. Anyway, he's a super cool guy. It was a super good service. I hope and I pray and I really wish for all of them that they can get through this hard thing and choose happiness and move along and keep him in their hearts. It's hard. Very, very hard thing. So he was my sister's father-in-law. So that means that my sister has lost her mother in 2018 and then her father-in-law in the end of 2019. That means her kids have lost a grandma and a grandpa in the span of a year and 3 months. So that's a really hard thing. And I don't know, some of them may be watching this, and I want you to know I love you all. And I feel for you. It's a very, very hard thing to lose anyone in your life. I feel for you. It was a beautiful service. Loved it. And his wife, kids, and everyone. They're all amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful family, beautiful service. So, that's a hard thing for them. It's a hard thing for me too, because he was a super awesome guy. He and his wife are so awesome. And he's a cowboy, so he absolutely loved my husband. Anyway, that's not really what I was going to talk about. I was going to tell you all about my next hardest thing, which is, well, yeah. It is basically the aftermath. Well, some of the aftermath. Every single day is the aftermath. Every single day after my mom's passed away is the aftermath of my mom passing away. But my poor dad. It is very extremely hard, and is a very extremely hard thing to have to watch your dad physically struggle when he's your hero and your entire life. He has done everything possible to make sure that my life is easier than it always should be. So I have a funny story real quick. Just because this story is actually, it's hard to talk about because people that are, living, breathing humans here on this earth, they deserve my love, they deserve my respect, and they definitely deserve to keep their dignity. So it's hard to give details about this hard thing. And so I probably won't. But I will tell you a super funny story. So, well, first of all, this isn't the funny part. First of all, my mom died October of 2018, and my dad called me on January 1st of 2019. I was 9 months pregnant at this time with my first baby, and told me that he had made the decision that he was going to go live in a home. Oh, this wasn't the day that he called, but he said that he was going to do that January 1st. He was moving January 1st. Okay, so I had just barely moved from his house. My mom died in October. I moved pretty much immediately after that. My husband had to move the day that my mom passed away. And I made the move slowly but surely throughout November. Anyway, hard. Super hard thing. I think that is like the norm, that every single time you're pregnant, you have to move. I swear, everybody in the world, when they're pregnant, they have to move. Like, all of my friends are like, oh yeah, when we moved, I was pregnant. Like, all the time. It's a hard thing. So a lot of you know how I was feeling about that. It's hard. Anyway, so my dad made the decision to go into a home. That's the hard thing. It's really hard. Everything surrounding that is very hard. Watching my dad physically struggle, very, very, very hard. funny story. So my sister invited me to Sunday dinner last Sunday. Like, yeah, that's awesome. She's like, she texted me and said, I think Dad will come to Sunday dinner. If you guys want to come? And I was like, yeah, sure. I can pick Dad up and we'll come. So my dad lives just a little ways away from me, not too far. And so to go get my dad, he can only ride in his own car, which is a nice car, so that's great. It's an SUV, it's great. But it's a hard thing to go get him because you have to take your car there, run upstairs, get his keys, run downstairs, and do whatever you need to do with his car, which this is part of the funny story. And then you have to pull it around so it's by the front door so he can get in it. And then you have to park your car in the spot where his was, because of course when he gets back he wants his car in the spot that it just was. Okay, so I go there, I run upstairs, I get the keys, I come down, I immediately start it, I jump in, turn on the seat warmer, turn on the defrost so I can get the windshield wipers, unfrozen. Or if you're not from here, you don't know. There is at least 8 inches of snow on his car. And probably 12 inches of snow around the car. I have this thinner coat on and cheer gloves. It's in here. It's snowing and there's 8 inches of snow on his car that I have to get off so that we can drive it. See, I love this coat. It's the only coat I wear because I'm kind of hot. Usually, my whole life I've been a cold person, always cold, but lately I'm super hot. Anyway, and then I also always have these, I call them cheer gloves. They're just the thinner little gloves. I don't know why I call them cheer gloves. Actually, I do, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so I have these cheer gloves on. I get, I'm not a cheerleader, trust me. That's the one thing I didn't do. I get the car all turned on, getting heated up while I'm got the snow scraper, getting all the 8 inches of snow off his car. Okay, so it takes me forever, a good 30 minutes to get all this snow off. And the windshield wipers are still stuck down. It seriously took so long. That's okay. I'm getting in a nice warm car with my heated seat all turned on. I'm excited. So I get my husband in this car. I get my baby in this car, my baby's stuff in this car, which actually was relatively easy this time because I didn't have to take anything to my sister. She just fed me. Awesome. My sister's awesome. Matter of fact, all my siblings are awesome. So, excuse me, sorry, I'm so sick. I'm sorry you have to listen to me right now. I'm trying to wrap this up because the last one was super long. Anyway, so I get all of that stuff done and I jump in to my dad's vehicle to get it driven over to where I can pick him up. And I'm all excited that I'm going to have nice warm buns, I jump in, I sit down, and I'm like, what is going on? This is extra cold. Not only is it cold, but it is extra cold. And I look down and I have the seat air conditioner on. What? So the seat was just getting colder and colder while I was outside also getting colder and colder. Hello? This is a first world problem. But I was just so sad. But happiness is a choice, right? I say it about everything. So I switched it over, put the seat warmer on. That was great. And then I got out and went to make sure that my dad was coming, and he was actually already there. The people at the excuse me, I'm so sorry. The people at the care center help a lot with getting him in the vehicle and out of the vehicle. Anyway, so we got him all in the vehicle and we went to dinner at my sister's. I thought this was hilarious that I thought it was going to be so warm and it was so cold. I laughed super hard. But my point of this whole thing is that it is very, very hard to have your dad go into a home. And it's very, very hard to go visit him at that home and to try and do things for him at that home, and to try and talk to him, and it's very, very difficult. And it's very difficult for my siblings. I have 2 older sisters and an older brother. They are amazing. They have done so many hard things. So many hard things. With and without my help. A lot of things without my help. Just because of the baby situation. And maybe the fact that I don't live in my own home. It's rough. But like I said, that involves living, breathing people that deserve my respect. And definitely love. Because pretty much everyone in my life right now has done nothing but help me with many, many things. So basically, I just want everybody to know that happiness is still a choice. No matter what. I know there are a lot of people that have had to put their parents in homes. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. A lot of people that have lost their parents. A lot of people that have lost significant people. It's not fun. It's hard. And it is super, super hard. Today was super hard to get out of bed. I was very, very sick. I felt like death. Literally, I felt like death when I woke up this morning. But I got up, put a smile on my face, got in the shower. Obviously, I'm actually feeling a lot better than I was when I woke up this morning. But I'm sorry that you're listening to my crazy voice because my sinuses are full. But happiness is a choice. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. And if you like dogs, or maybe if you don't, watch my next week's video. Because it's about my dog. And I promise you it's a very hard thing. So, especially if you love dogs, definitely come listen to me next week. It's about my little baby. She's not little. She's a pit bull. She slept in bed with me for 12.5 years. Oh, I love her so much. Anyway, come watch my next week's video. Keep choosing happiness because it is a choice. Remember that you can do anything. And also remember that I love you no matter what. If you have people that are used to be your friends, well, act like they are your friends and they're bullying you, saying mean things to you, who cares? Keep doing what you're doing. I love you, and you can do it. Happiness is a choice. Get up in the morning, put a smile on your face, and love your life. I love you. I will see you next week. Goodbye.